1/3 of our population over the age of 65 are either veterans or the widows of veterans, and they're entitled to a benefit that many of them are not even aware of. It's a tax-free benefit, and I'd like to share this information with you. Hi, my name is Michael Potter. I'm a retired Navy captain and an estate planning attorney, and I focus on helping seniors who are veterans and their families avoid the high cost of nursing home care. I'd like you to pay attention about a tax-free benefit you may already be entitled to. What I'm talking about here is a program for veterans over age 65. It's a tax-free benefit that you may already have earned, but so few people apply for it because so few people even know about it. If either you, a family member, a relative, a friend, or a neighbor have ever served in the United States military, and you're over age 65, you may be entitled to this benefit. And yet, less than 1% of the people who are entitled even apply for it because they don't know about it. Let me send you some information. Now, this benefit has nothing to do with service-connected disability. It's an entirely separate program, and yet many people assume that they're not qualified. Let's take a look at your situation and see if you are. There are 3 levels of this tax-free benefit, and the first one is you have to be age 65 and have been honorably discharged from the United States military. That's the first level to qualify. Now, a higher benefit is payable tax-free to those who are over the age of 65. They served honorably in the United States military for at least a 90-day period. It does not have to be combat related. And they are housebound, meaning that they can't normally get out and travel around. Maybe their kids have taken their car keys away because of macular degeneration or some other type of health-related issue. If so, they may be entitled to this tax-free benefit. The highest level of this tax-free benefit for either the veteran or the widow of the veteran comes along if you're age 65, you're homebound, and you need assistance with 2 or more activities of daily living. With this benefit, it will provide you with a lifetime income that is not taxable as income. You may want to look into this, and I'd be glad to send you the information. Now, I offer this information to my fellow veterans and to their family members, friends, and neighbors because so many people are qualified for it who haven't even applied. That's because they don't know about it or they get the wrong information and assume that it doesn't apply to them. Well, let's take a look at your situation and see if it does. Now, this graphic shows you what the benefit is on an annual basis for each of these levels. And this is tax-free income that you may already be entitled to. Here's what the tax-free benefit would look like over a 5-year period. Can you imagine how much you'd have to already have in the bank to be earning this amount tax-free? It's a benefit you should definitely look into, and I'd be glad to send you the information. Here's what the benefit looks like over a 10-year period. Can you imagine how much you'd have to already have in the bank to be able to receive that kind of tax-free income? So, you know what? You'd be foolish not to look into this. I'd be glad to send you the information. There is no obligation, and I hope it will be helpful to you. You know, part of the reason that so few people even apply for this program is that they think that they have to have been injured in battle. They have to be disabled. That's a separate program. This program is for veterans over age 65 or their spouses. It is not service connected. It is a tax-free benefit that you may have already earned. And you'd be foolish not to get the information. Let me send it to you, and let's take a look at your situation and see if it even applies. Maybe it will be a big help, and you'll thank goodness that you ever had a chance to apply for it. Part of the reason that so few people apply for this program is that they just assume it doesn't apply to them. They think that veterans benefits only applies to people who've lost a leg or been shot or been otherwise disabled because of a service-connected disability. This is not about service-connected disability. If you're over the age of 65 and you're a veteran or the widow of a veteran, this may apply to you, and you'd be foolish not to look into it. Now, when you ask me to, I'll be glad to send you the information. It's something that I happily do for my fellow veterans, their widows, and their friends and family members. Because you know what? It might just be a lifesaver. It might just change their life in a way that they might have never known about had they not looked into it. I'm attorney Michael Potter, and I look forward to hearing from you.